I mean, I think Katowice is always fun. That stadium in Spodek is going to be insane, and the Polish crowd is always really cool. So I look forward to that definitely. We've got the major coming up in Columbus for MLG, and that is obviously a big stop. So sort of one of those two, I think, is the big ones. I don't think it's not like conclusively one or the other. It's like a deep topic that has to do with like what kind of game you want and how exactly you want the competitive scene to look like. I don't really care how things play in matchmaking, but I think you have two problems. If you ban the jump script, then a lot of really cool smokes go out, and you don't have those, and that's a shame. Like, we lose that in the game, right? And I spend a lot of time finding cool smokes, so I'm kind of, in that sense, I'm in favor of people being able to use it. But if you leave it in, then the sort of everybody's on the same level. There is no skill to throwing a smoke except for sort of learning where to throw it, which I don't particularly consider a skill. I think that's just like, yeah, it's just, doing the work, which is a bit boring. So apart from that, I'd rather the game change so that you don't need a script. You can just practice to become good at throwing these smokes, and then there's a skill element, but the complex smokes are still there. So like a middle ground between the two. I don't know if it's technically possible from like a coding point of view, but yeah, that's my short answer. It's the quick, yeah, I think so. I mean, I think the problem is there's not enough transparency for a lot of, like, between players and organizations. So a lot of players are starting to feel like, I'm getting a salary, but this organization is no longer providing my travel, because that's the organizers, tournament organizers doing that. They are not really paying for hotels or anything like that. That's all what the tournament organizer is doing. So what really, apart from sort of like digging into the organization's fan pool, what are they doing for me at this point? I think maybe some people are starting to feel like, apart from that, we also don't know how much money is going through the organization. We don't know what the budget looks like. For all we know, they could be making millions a month, and we would never know. I'm not saying they necessarily are, but there needs to be some sort of transparency. I think maybe players need to get involved a bit more in the financial side of things. So I think that's a response to it. And from what I can tell, it's been already like a viable way for Astralis to go. I don't see why more people wouldn't do that.